So guys, welcome back. This is 1920 Gaming. This is the manager's journey on FIFA 20 career mode, and this is the end competitively of season 3, which I am quite sad about, if I'm honest, because this has been such a competitive season. It's not over yet, we've still got games left. But regardless of how it turns out, who wins the league, and the league as I'm talking about it, you can see he's on the screen now. We are 3 points clear, meaning that if we win the rest of our games today, then we do go on and win the league, which is what we targeted at the beginning of the season, so that is good. But just look how competitive it's been. I've never ever had a single player season on FIFA that has been this competitive. I've loved it. I've loved the pressure of not being able to slip up and worrying that we're not going to win the league if we do, and this, that and the other. It's been an absolute blast. And just as a little side bonus there, we are, don't forget, still in the FA Cup as well, which leaves us with a few dilemmas for team selection again. But what we are going to do today is we're going to finish the entire season. We've only got one game in May unless we beat Sheffield United, but regardless of what happens there, we are going to finish the season today. So we're starting off with Rotherham. Again, we just need to win. We're going to obviously aim to do so, and if we do that, like I said, we finish the season as champions, which is absolutely what we want to be doing. So we're not going to waste any more time, guys. We are going to jump straight into this one. So I will see you all at the end of this game. So as you can see, we're edge past Rotherham 2-1, maintaining at least the 3 point gap at the top of the league. And now we're jumping into the press conference for the FA Cup semi-final. As you know, that's against Sheffield United. I feel quite confident about this one, if I'm being honest. The team morale, as the question they're asking there, surely that can't be higher. Yeah, I'm feeling quite confident. We're on such a massively good run. We've beaten a lot bigger teams along the way in this one. So hopefully we can get ourselves to the final. What is the sentiment regarding the previous match? I'm guessing that's because it was only a 2-1. But a win is a win, right? Every game at the moment is steeped in pressure still, which is why I'm still enjoying this season so much. I'm only hoping that no matter what happens, the next season is every bit as interesting as this one. And the last question here, the last results have been great.
Okay, guys,
well, they have, yeah. So, yeah, without wasting any So here we go then, back at Wembley again. Sheffield United getting the game underway this time. As you will probably remember if you saw that video, if not it is up now. The last one in the leasing trophy, we had quite a dramatic time here. I'm hoping, I know this one's not going to be easy, I'm not that stupid or naive, but I'm hoping that we can get past Sheffield United here, and I'm hoping that we can do it without extra time, because obviously we've still got massive games to play in the league. So yeah, let's just see how we do get on. It's not a great start here, as we've just lost the ball deep in our own half, but thankfully that comes to nothing. And we've made it through the first 20 minutes, but I've got to say, we're not hanging on as such, but it's been a struggle. We've not troubled them at all really. We've been defending, trying to hit on the counter, which is what we're going to try and do here again now. But yeah, that's been happening a lot. We've just not been able to get past their back line, and their passing has been so crisp. It's been really good. They found space everywhere, and they're just whipping the ball in like this, and oh my life. Well, you saw that, guys. The passing to make the room down the wing, the early cross, and that first touch pass there was absolutely brilliant, and then he's just smashed it past the keeper. It's Musa. Yeah, he's just caught it cleanly. It's gone underneath Nicholson, but the assist for that and the cross and everything about it was just top class. We find ourselves 1-0 down and not playing great. This is really not the start we needed to this game, but there's still plenty of time to recover it yet, guys. We're almost at half time now. We're still not playing brilliantly, neither is Sheffield United. Not a lot has happened. That there was probably the biggest highlight since they took the lead. The ball's been bogged down in the middle of the pitch. When we've had possession from the middle, we've got as far as the 18-yard box and no further. And this has pretty much been what the chances have been like for the rest of the first half for Sheffield as well. So a pretty uneventful first half, except for the goal. We just need to do what we can now to try and get ourselves back in it. So the second half's underway. We got the game kicked back off, and we're coming down this right hand side now with Llorenzi. We just need a bit of a higher tempo. That's what we're trying to create here at the moment. Got to move the ball a bit quicker and try and move that defensive unit around, and we're nearly back in it straight away with Morgan there. It's a great shot, it's on target, and it's a great save. We've got a corner out of this now though. We need a good one here from Llorenzi. One of their defenders has just gone down, but the ball went just over our head. Garcia's recycled it though, and he's gone almost all the way to the byline on his own. It's a much better start to this half than there was the first though. Llorenzi back heels for days with Clark. We finally found a way through here with Gomez. Can he chip it up like we've done before? Morgan's there at the back post, but defender beats him to it. It was in the air, and we've got another corner here now. We're really starting to build up a head of steam and some momentum here. We've got to use it while we've got it. Nice little cutback from Gomez there, but the pass went absolutely nowhere. Again, we recycle it though. We've got Sheffield pinned right in at the minute, and that's a nice little 1-2. We've gone for another one. Second one didn't come off though, and Sheffield bring it away. But not very far though, as Fosu's turned it over again. But then we've lost it again too quickly really this time. We do have the throw though. Clark's done well to win that there. We've got Garcia in acres of space. He's played a good one to Morgan there. That's a nice little turn from Lecco. He's beat his man with strength, and it is there. We've made the pressure count, and guess who it is, guys? It's that man again. It was great work from Lecco. Gets inside, uses his strength to knock his man out the way. Just that little bit there to get in front of him. He's found Morgan in space. Morgan's not gone for power. He's just put his side foot on it, guided it back into the near post, if you like, from that side. Yeah, I think it's caught the keeper by surprise a bit. And it's been a brilliant start to the half, and we're back in this game now. Well done, Morgan, and well done for the second half performance so far as well. And we're on the counter here. They've just had a shot. The game's going from end to end now. Leco's actually managed to latch onto what wasn't a very good ball. That's a good slide tackle, but they've run into each other, the defenders. We couldn't do anything about it. I thought Morgan was going to steal in and nick that ball there. But yeah, the game is a real cup tie now. As you just saw, Dave had a shot. We've gone down the other end, tried to do something. Couldn't do it. Dave got the ball back up our end now, which we don't want to see. And now we're going to try and counter them from their counter. And that has been what this game's been like. It's been crazy since we scored. There's only 15 minutes of it left. So the next goal is going to be an absolutely devastating one for someone. Moveset's done well there. That's it's an overhit cross, but it turned out to be a good pass. We got a nice block in there from the shot. Morgan's done well again there, and this time we have got the ball away. Can Moreno run his man now? No, he can't. But we're hanging in there. We're going to make some changes now, just get some fresh legs on the pitch. We're going to bring Kinsella on for Morgan. Ito's going to come on because Moreno's tiring and he's not really affected the game all that much. And we'll leave it at that for now. Throws come in. Sheffield have made some changes as well. Well, they've made one, I think. Norwood came on or off, I can't remember. Oh, that's really poor there from Gomez and Clark. Though we don't need to be turning the ball over like that. And that long diagonal's there again, but this time it's gone out. And there is just 10 minutes of this game left now. Can somebody, hopefully in a Warsaw kit, make themselves a hero and get us to the final? We've got Leco there. Kinsella continued his run but didn't get the ball back. Gomez is running forward with it now. Kinsella's got it again. That's a nice little attempt there at the back heel into Gomez, but it didn't quite come off. Ito's got it now though. He's been fouled. Kinsella's managed to use his strength to find Garcia. He's looking for options, but he doesn't really have any. Clark's now offered one on the overlap. I thought he was going to cross it there, but instead he just passes it straight to their defender. That is not what we need at this point in the game. They've played that out nicely now as well. They're just going through the gears, it feels a little bit, with the speed of this passing, and that is an absolutely great ball. As long as Connell can get onto it, but he can't. Clark again. He's bailed out this time by Fosu Mensah, but his performance levels are dipping at the moment, which is worrying. Leco's done well with his strength there. Kinsella's got Ito open now. He's got his man one-on-one. He's going to try and run around the outside of him. No, he's not. He's stopped and turned back in. He's looking for options. Gomez could have probably hit one there. Lorenzi goes down, but it's not a foul. And there's literally just seconds of this game left now. Is it going to be another one that goes to extra time at Wembley? It is indeed. Wow, what an exhausting half that was. It was just end to end, ebb and flow, and now we've got extra time to deal with again. And the game's back underway, back in the first half of extra time. And we've got it all to do again. We've rescued the game. First half we were absolutely terrible. Second half we gave a much better accounting of ourselves, and then we got the equaliser. And then from there the game has just been from one end to the other. It's been proper end to end cup tie stuff. We need to head this clear now. We do, but it comes straight back at us again. Oh, he should have been played offside there really. Fosu just dropped 2D. And that's the worry now, as legs start to get weary, and that's what happened. We were too deep, we couldn't get out. They've whipped another ball in. They've been doing it all game, but this time Tamori doesn't react to it at all. Whether that's tiredness or what, I don't know. He just didn't seem to be switched on there. And Mousset again gets Sheffield United ahead. And again we find ourselves needing to rescue a game in extra time. can we actually get it done is the question. Ito with a nice step overs there. He's beat his man all ends up. He's gone for him again. He's beat another man and he's hit it straight at the nearest defender after that. We could have done more with that in the heat of the moment. I suppose he's beat 2 men. The adrenaline's going, but he's got to make a better decision now. And we have ourselves a throw. We've really just got to chuck everything at this now. That is a foul indeed. Is it a yellow? It looks like it by his reaction. He still didn't say whether he was booked or not there, to be fair. But Lorenzi, he scored a couple. It was a yellow card for Basham. He scored a few free kicks for us, Lorenzi. We need another one here. And he was on target. He almost found it. We've got a few minutes left now. I think 4 minutes of the first half. Keeper's in no rush at all to take this goal kick. It's come straight back to us. We just got to keep pushing now, guys. We need to find something, anything. They've been so good defensively though, Sheffield. They've been the hardest team. I'm not just saying it because we're behind of the big teams that we face to break down. They haven't done all that much going forward, but they've done enough in this one. But to break down, they've been an absolute nightmare. Giles just left somewhat on his man there, probably out of frustration. We're in injury time in the first half of extra time now, and there's another probably frustrated tackle, and it's from Giles again. He weren't going to get away with 2. Bulldogs coming off for Sheffield now. I'm not too sure who's coming on, but we can't concede another one, boys. Oh my god, it's off the bar. And then Nicholson claims the rebound. And that is the end of the first half of extra time, guys. And we're back underway again. We've kicked the game off. We've gone running straight into the heart of them, trying to get on that front foot straight away. We're definitely against the clock now again. But we have done it before, so there's nothing saying we can't do it again, given it's a lot better level of opposition, but we have done it before. I thought Lecco was in there. Unfortunately, that one wasn't to be. Giles has got to be careful now. We can't just go steaming into tackles with him. And it looks like Sheffield are just going to keep the ball for this entire bloody period at the moment. By the looks of it, that's another good ball. This time Clark is there. He needs to get that up the line quickly now. He's done just that. Garcia's got room to run into here, but he's not got a lot of energy left. He's found the pass to Lecco, who's just pumped one into the box. Can Ito hit this one? He can't. He's cut back. He's looking for options. Kinsella, oh, that's a great save. Kinsella again. Couldn't get his leg round it. That was a brilliant, important save from their keeper, but I'd rather he have not made it. Kinsella's coming in again here now. He should have hit that one. Instead, he's played it to Lecco, who's done really well. Who also should have hit it, but tried to find Gomez. Has the moment gone now? Hope not. Giles has been isolated here and he's on the yellow card. Not a good situation there. That's a beautiful ball out to the left, and of course they're just showing the quality now, just keeping the ball, taking their time. Clark's trying to catch his man, but everyone's just so out of energy now. That's a good ball in again, and it was nearly an own goal. It's in Nicholson's hands. He's got to get this up the pitch quickly. We've got just a couple of minutes left. Gomez has come deep to collect that one. We still have it just about. And Lecco, you've got to go now. You've got to go now. Gomez has got it. He's got room to run into. That's a good ball to Kinsella. Ito's in. Gomez is there. He can't find him. If he finds him there, we're probably back in it. It's as simple as this. We've got to score this now. We have to score it. There's a few men in there. None of them could get clean contact. And that is probably going to be that, guys. We're out of the FA Cup in the semi-finals. It is upsetting. We've not been dominated by any means though. We gave a good accounting of ourselves, not just in this game but in the cup as well. We've gone further than we've ever gone, which is something positive. But I would like to have got to the final. I thought we had the better of the draws in the final. but it's not to be this year. We'll try again next season. And that is it. Sheffield United 2, us 1. So after the cup disappointment, we find ourselves now against Accrington, who we desperately need a result against. Considering that we've just come off the back of our first loss in ages, we need to bounce back instantly now. We cannot afford to let QPR back in. So we're going to have to probably play a rotated team in this one, I would imagine, because we've just gone the 120 minutes with Sheffield. It is a bit of a risk at this point. See, like QPR have won their game. So at this point it's all level. As you can see though, we do have that game in hand, which is probably this one against Accrington, being the midweek. Yeah, we need the win here. There's no other way of putting it. And you can see that we are definitely going to have to play a rotated team. So we're just going to put that together now. And then we'll get into the highlights of this one. And then we'll come back again, see how QPR have got on again. And yeah, see what the end of the episode's going to look like. So guys, the reason that you're seeing this now against Colchester is just to prove that we did play the game and not sim it, and this here is exactly what you get when you click on match recap or anything like that. So yeah, I did play them, we did beat them, we dominated them, but unfortunately there's not going to be any highlights for that one. Sorry about that guys, but there's just nothing that I can do about it. So what you're watching now guys is the highlights of the last game against Barnsley, where I was sure that if we won this one, we would be lifting up the trophy at the end of it. But as these highlights are rolling, as you know, I'd normally put the highlights and then the cup lift at the end. Only there was no cup lift, so after the end of what's been a brilliant season, my favourite season, it's a bit anticlimactic in the sense that we're not going to get to see ourselves lift the trophy, which for me was really disappointing because, like I said, this has been my favourite season of any. But again, there was nothing that I could do about it. We started to celebrate in the game against Colchester, but then as you saw, it was cut short. We were dancing around the centre circle, but that's as far as it went. And then after that we tried to get the highlights of that game to show you just like this, but it didn't want to show that either. So I thought maybe they're going to show it in the last game of the season, with it only being a 3-point gap and all. But no, we just walked off like it was the end of a normal game, so there is going to be no cup lift, unfortunately. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Again, I'm sorry there's no cup lift or anything to show you. But I will see you all soon in the next one. And thanks again for taking the time out to watch this. Love you guys. Bye.